And is there anybody in the world music industry you would like to cooperate with? It's only like, bucket list?
There's many, yeah, of course. Like, I would like to work with, the big artists like, I don't know, Eminem or Drake or Beyonce, Adele. I want to work with the best. Yeah.
I'm sure they will watch it us then. So Adele, Eminem, Drake, Beyonce, just call James Harton and make a common song.
Give me a call, yeah.
Radio ESKA.
Bardzo dobrze go widzieć, bo jeszcze będzie lepiej go usłyszeć na scenie podczas Fest Festivalu. Wy go znacie oczywiście z anteny Radia ESKA, no bo jego hit Impossible jest nadal ogromnym hitem. James Arthur dzisiaj z nami. Hi, hello, nice to see you, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I was just talking about your single Impossible because we're still playing it on Radio ESKA.
Still, wow.
Yeah. I guess it's great because it's a few years ago and it's still on and on.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for still playing it. 10 years old, that song now.
And how do you feel about it? It's 10 years, so did you think about any changes? If you would have to record Impossible today, would it sound like different?
I think it would sound better, yeah, sound a lot better. I think my voice is better now. Although it's a moment in time, it's clearly people connected with the song, so I'm very happy with how it is.
You started your career by winning X Factor, and do you think nowadays, if we are talking about streaming and big amount of music releasing every day, is it harder or easier to get to be known with your music than it was like 10 years ago?
Yes and no. I think with the emergence of Spotify and streaming platforms and those being so prevalent and important now, that music is much more accessible, much more readily, much more disposable, if you like, and there's much, and the market is much more saturated. So there's a lot of music out there and easy to listen to. Whereas the music industry that I entered into in 2012 was still the CD buying old music industry where people still cared about a tactile record. But I'm lucky enough that I managed to cross over into the streaming world, and I have a lot of Spotify listeners and Apple Music listeners, and I'm lucky to have a lot of listeners on the streaming platform. So yeah, I think yes and no. I think now the music has to be undeniable. I think in order to cut through, that it has to really be great. So I like the challenge of trying to find those songs that are really going to connect with a lot of people.
Because right now, I guess we are most like single listeners than album listeners, and that changed.
Yeah, which is a bit of a shame for me, because one of the things I enjoy most about being a musician and an artist is working towards a body of work and and doing a project, because it gives me purpose in my life, to make something that will be an overall experience for people. And so, yeah, I wish that was still as important as it used to be, but sadly it's not. And again, you just have to make sure that the singles are as good as possible. And if you care about that and that's what you want to do, then fine. But yeah, for me, I love making albums, and I will always care about that.
But there are still many people that would like to have a physical form of music, like an album, to touch it, to read it, to smell it, and the vinyls are back. So there is a chance. There
are definitely those out there that enjoy that kind of thing. But also, yeah, we also have shorter attention span now, and we have TikTok, and which is great, but the attention span, like especially for me with someone with ADD, even I'm like, fucking hell, I can't keep up, But yeah, it's whatever you like.
I guess you know that, but you had something that could be called like James Arthur sounds, because when somebody hear you, they know it's you, even they don't know that you're the author and the vocalist of the song.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I suppose I do have my own sound, and it's a signature thing that, Again, when we talk about TikTok, I tend to have these moments on TikTok where people are enjoying my lyrics and they're enjoying my sound, and I'm very grateful for that. It shows that that making bodies of work, actually, and making albums and making lots of music is still valid, because the cream always rises to the top, and things that are very good will still reach people on a large scale.
I was talking about your sound because when I first time heard the song Questions you made with Lost Frequencies,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was you, and it's James Langton. Like,
Yeah.
for sure it's him. But it's quite a different vibe for you if we are talking about Questions.
Yeah. I love Lost Frequencies. He's a great artist, DJ, producer. I loved the song when I heard it, and it was just something fun to do. And I always like to challenge myself. I always like to try new things. So that was just one of those situations where I tried a vocal on it. Felix, Lost Frequencies, loved it, and we put it out.
And is there anybody in the world music industry you would like to cooperate with? It's only like, bucket list?
There's many, yeah, of course. Like, I would like to work with, big artists like, I don't know, Eminem or Drake or Beyonce, Adele. I want to work with the best. Yeah.
I'm sure they will watch it us, yeah. So Adele, Eminem, Drake, Beyonce, just call James Harton and make a common song.
Give me a call, yeah.
What's your plan for the rest of 2022?
I'm going to finish this record. I'm going to make some more music. I just had knee surgery, so I need to get my knee better so I can enjoy performing live again without limping. Yeah. There's a lot of things. This year is a year of like personal growth for me. Getting ready for next year, really, to come back with new music and hopefully be better and stronger than ever.
So the new album, if we are talking about it, next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The rest of this year, I'll be focusing on making the best possible music I can make, and then I'll share. I mean, there might be. There's a few collaborations this year. I'm working with Topic and more dance stuff. Topic, Clean Bandit. I'm working on a couple of UK drill hip hop projects, and then my own music. I hope to share either at the end of this year or early next year.
Everything you will find on social media, because this is the world we live in. We have to check.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Check all my social media stuff and keep.
But are you okay with that? Do you like social media? Because there are many artists that say, it's just like, more busyness and more things to do.
Yeah, well, I have a bit of an unhealthy relationship with social media.
So you have to scroll it like all the time?
Yeah. Well, there's that, and just the feeling that the pressure, social media is a highlight reel of everybody's the picture perfect life, and that I'm no different to anyone. When I look at that, I feel pressure to share and share my life, and so I'm not that active on social media. I think I feel better not sharing too much, but as a musician and as an artist, it's a promotional tool essentially that I need to be on, and I have to use it to my advantage and to get my music out there and for people to hear what I'm doing.
There are many artists that are not on social media, and because of that, many people are interested in them because they don't get enough information. So there will be one post like Ed Sheeran once a year, and it's a great boom because it's just one post.
Yeah, well, it really depends. I think it's a case by case thing. Less is more. I always think. I always think less is more. I'm not very active, but still I managed to retain a great audience on social media. My YouTube following is big, and my TikTok following, and I just want to be known for making great music, and so as long as what I'm putting out there has a level of quality to it, then I think that's I'm happy with my interaction with social media.
But I guess it happens. You are very well known for your great music, not from social media.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I keep my fingers crossed for all the plans and all the projects and the upcoming album.
Bless you. Thank you very much. Dziękuję.
Oh, it was Polish. Dziękuję. Did you hear that? Great.